Hello everyone, today I talk about a conversation between the man and the woman. The man said to the woman he was expecting a new client, Mr. Daniels at 3 o'clock. The man asked the woman if, if, she, if she could send him in when he arrived, please. The woman replied that she was afraid she could. She said all visitors to the building must now sign in at the front desk when they arrive and be accompanied up to the office by an employee. The man was surprised and asked her when the new rules take effect. The woman replied that the week before it was part of the firm's new security measure. Conversation 3. The man planning that the checkfish out there was terrible that day. It took him almost 40 minutes to get here from his house. The woman suggested why he don't take the subway. It only took about 15 minutes and there was a station close to his house. The man replied that makes sense. He would do that until the new expressway was complete the next month. The woman says she read in paper that morning that construction on expressway had been delayed. Conversation 3. The man says to the woman, the interviews for new chefs positions were over. They had hired someone and here he started on Monday. The woman replied that she heard that he used to work at Empress Hotel kitchen. She that was very nice place. She asked him why he was coming here. The man replied that there offers him a small raise and total control of the menu. The woman says, but the certain chef has always done our menu complaining. That's maybe a problem. Conversation 4. The man asked the woman if you had been watching TV at all that evening. He must been on the 6 o'clock news. If you see him. The woman replied that she thought the interview went really well. He had looked really comfortable in front of the microphone. The man planning that he had to work late at the office, so he missed He really like to see it too. He asked her if you thought they would reply the broadcast. The woman replied that she thought the network would air in again at 10. Conversation Conversation 5. The man said to the woman, "Hey, she really looked down in the dirt." He asked her, "What the matter was?" The woman replied, She felt awful. Her presentation at the seminar was absolutely terrible. All the work she did went right down the rain. The man was surprised, but she spent preparing for the presentation. The man asked the woman, What went wrong?" The woman replied that her laptop wasn't work, so she could use any of her visualize on projectors. Her supervisors looked really disappointed. Conversation 6. The man asked the woman, "So that was Daniel's birthday cake. It looked great. Where you get it from?" The man asked the woman where you did it from. The woman replied that she had by he said about it. She has made it by herself. The man was surprised. He had nails. Her could do it. The man asked the woman, where you learn how?" The woman replied that back when she was in college, she had a part-time job, a local bakery. Conversation 7. The man asked talk the woman. He found the door in the stockroom the old day. There was dislocated of last year recess. The woman replied that they did really need to anymore. They should probably get rid of the day to make space. The man replied that he was taking his lunch break in few minutes. He would throw them out as he left. The woman suggested it may be a good idea to have a look through them first, just to make sure that there's nothing important in there. Conversation 8. The man said to the woman that was just to go over payments smidge. If he get half the money up front at hand when the job was finished. The woman replied that no, he got a third when he started the job, and the dress at the end. The man asked the woman how long I had to complete at work. The woman replied that they were hoping that he could finish it in 5 or 6 weeks. Conversation 9. The woman talked. The man talked. The woman. He had wondering if she could do him a favor, a chair 6 weeks this Friday. His daughter had a piano recital. He really liked to go to. The woman replied that she may be able to explain on what your how were. The man replied that he had got the 8 to 4 slot that day. The man was right. Oh, if it's worse day 6, then it was no problem at all. Just tell the supervisor about the script. Conversation 10. The man greeted her. He has his marriage downstairs, and here he says she wanted to speak to him. The woman replied that yes, she needs to take mop and buckets over the refrigeration room. There was a bit of mess. The man asked the woman why. If someone knocked sometime over the spill something on the floor. The woman replied that no, one of the janitor blew out in the man's clothes, cooling until all the ice melting, so there was water all over the place.